Here's a man who can do it all, and that is Mike Eppel. Good morning to you.
Hello, how are you?
Doing all right. How was your sleep?
It wasn't interrupted specifically by the storm. It was interrupted by the power outage in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
And then that meant the air conditioning was off, and it was pretty warm.
You know what, though? Things are
And
starting to cool down, though, so that's the good news, and Frankie will bring that to us in a sec. But you are watching the numbers, and this is interesting. It's kind of a bit of a reality check here when you look at what is going on, and that. Take it away, Mike Eppel. What's going on?
Yeah, you know what? The markets had gone up substantially, Melanie, and everybody was kind of going, whoa, slow down. This economic recovery is a slow process, so it's going to take a bunch of time. Well, guess what? The U.S. Federal Reserve yesterday, in its interest rate pronouncement, said that, it's going to take a few years before we start to see the unemployment rate coming down dramatically, or certainly where it was prior to the pandemic. And they're talking about keeping interest rates at near 0% through 2022. So everybody's kind of saying this morning, okay, reality check. As the NASDAQ, for example, yesterday topped 10,000 for the first time ever. Record high. Apple at a record. Tesla at $1,000 a share. First time ever. We saw Starbucks down. They're restructuring some of their operations, and again, sort of a reset about economic projections. And this morning, I'm watching the Dow futures down by about 500 points plus. So kind of significant. Boeing is one of the leaders. That one had run up quite a bit as well. And again, Boeing's not getting any new orders. So people are kind of going, it's going to take a bit of time for this recovery to take hold.
No doubt. Let's talk about some of these retailers who are rejigging their strategies. I'm going to put my hand up because I am on the Gap mailing list and I get all of their deals. It's all everything. I never buy anything full price from them because I always know there's going to be some deep discounts. But you say there might be a bit of a tweak and a shift here.
Yeah, they're trying to align their inventory, as they call it. Yes, there will be some sales. They also own Banana Republic and Old Navy, but they're also telling their suppliers, don't ship us so much. Don't make as many new items because we might just hold back some of what we were going to sell this summer till next summer. You know, it's a scenario. Fashion trends aren't moving at the speed that they were previously. So, you know, why? And people just aren't shopping as much as they were, obviously. So, yeah, these retailers, they don't want to take a loss if they can possibly avoid that. So push it back to next summer. What's the difference?
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, you're right. The fashion, for especially somewhere like the Gap, it's pretty consistent. They don't go to one way or the other with some of their fashion, so it'll still be in style a year later. Okay, let's talk a little bit about some more job cuts here. Lufthansa, which we were talking about just before the break.
26,000 job cuts. This is a company that already is getting support from the German government, but it's another indication that these global airlines are seeing that it is a slow or a long runway, I guess we could say, to recovery. Delta Airlines this morning said by December, they might be looking at a break-even scenario. They're still looking at a 90% drop in their revenues, even as they're seeing more bookings. We are, hearing anecdotally that the airlines are seeing more business, but it's just taking forever. Air Canada hasn't been saying much of anything. Air Transat will give us an update today about what it's seeing. Air Transat and Air Canada are actually currently still in the process of a deal between the two companies. So there's just so much, again, the length of time that it is going to take for all of these companies, and do they have the financial wherewithal to survive is a big question. As well. The longer this lasts, the more money they're going to lose.
Absolutely, Mike. All right. As always, we appreciate your time. We'll chat with you again when it's Friday tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you.